Servants were and slaves were the bottom of the Roman social totem pole, so they generally did not have very intricate clothing. Before I talk about what they wore, I need to talk about the roles of slaves, because in the Roman Republic and in the Roman Empire, the type of clothing slaves wore depended on what job they did. So for most slaves, generally, a tunic would be all they ever wore, indoors and out, and it was basically two pieces of rectangular cloth sewn together on the sides, with holes cut out for the head and the arms. Women tended to wear it more so knee length, and they would also wear a stola on top, especially in the winter when it got kind of chilly. And the quality of these clothing tended to be wool or linen. But going on to the jobs, first you have your agricultural workers. These are the people who worked on the Roman plantations and farms out in the countryside, and they received a tunic once a year, along with shoes and a cloak every 2 years. And then we have our menial and galley workers. These are the people who worked, who built many of the monuments in Rome, the people who worked at the ports, or the people who worked behind the stage during like a gladiator fight. They tended to wear basically just a loincloth, which was suited for their jobs, because if they wore extra clothing, it would get caught and in the way. Like, they didn't want any accidents. And the most important is the house servants. These are the people who did your cooking, your cleaning, your laundry, the house taking. The most valued of all the house servants were the hairdressers, because Romans valued they loved their hair. The clothing of educated and skilled slaves tended to be of better quality than those of their lower counterparts, and this is because slaves in the house were seen by other people, and they were a reflection upon their masters. So they tended to have more linen-like clothing. We went backwards. I explained tunics. As many of us have said before, with Ben and Eliza, slaves did not wear togas. They were not allowed to, because togas was considered a right for Roman citizens, and slaves were not considered as such. Again, women wore stola, and slaves, when they wore undergarments consisting of the loincloths, going back to the galley slaves. And some slaves actually, mainly the house slaves, wore a cloth bra called a fasciae. I can't quite say that. Yeah. Again, between house servants and galley slaves, they reflect upon their masters. And also, the shoes were generally uncommon in most slaves, especially in the galley workers, because they just were lifting things 24/7. As you can see here again, these are the hairdressers, and as you can see, they're wearing more elaborate clothing, colorful. Most slaves did not have that.